What's up, guys? I hope you're having a great day. In this video, we're looking at Fight of the Ages. Fight of the Ages is a AAA NFT game coming up. It is using, or it is partnered up with Microsoft Mesh. So it's partnered up with Microsoft to develop this game. It's got a couple of very futuristic features to it. So we're definitely taking a step into the future, into the potential of what Metaverse is actually gonna bring us. I want to jump into that part straight away before we jump into anything else. What's going to look a little bit like this when playing the game. You have your VR glasses. It's mixed reality is what it's called. And you're going to use your NFTs into the real life when playing the game. So they've made a video, posted it on YouTube, and this is what it looks like. So you can imagine when playing this game that you're going to walk outside into the real life, and wherever you might be, you're going to use your NFTs to then play the game. Looking like this, which is definitely something we haven't seen before yet, but they're combining this element together with the play to earn, together with the the whole NFT market and the metaverse, and they're combining all of it together, and they're doing that with a pretty experienced team. So the team behind it is very experienced in what they're doing. They already built multiple other projects, multiple other games. We'll get into the team into a second, but this is what the overall style of the project itself is going to look like. So definitely very high expectations of this project. They are, when we're going to look at the roadmap, they are releasing their own token this year, and when that happens, they're also focusing on the NFT. So you can see the roadmap here. It started off in 2021, in Q1 2021, really with a lot of explanations about the development of the project, but they've actually started working on this already in 2015. So there's orientation and ideas is of course what it starts with, the most basic thing of starting every project. Then there's research on virtual reality, on AR, on the blockchain, and the game NFT technologies. That's where they started with. Of course, they needed to create an idea and then eventually bring that idea, start actually working on it and bring it into the reality. And that's what they're doing right now. And that's what they're almost finished up doing. So we can definitely expect a couple of cool updates over the next couple of months. So we're still very early, even though they've started this long ago, because they haven't launched the NFT yet, they haven't launched the IDO yet. It's not even possible right now to participate in a whitelist competition or anything. So it's not like you can go to the Discord and start spamming people and introducing people, inviting people to get onto the whitelist. No, nothing like that is happening yet, but it will start soon when we get closer to the IDO. So of course, here you can see Q2 2022 IDO and Pancake list. Of course, we want to be there when this happens, because I do believe that this project has a lot of potential to be a massive play in, not only just the NFT world and play to earn world, but also just the development itself. It's another new step into the progress that we're making when looking at the overall metaverse and overall play to earn style. They've taken things to another level again with the way they've set up the game. So that's why I do definitely think that this is a good project to keep an eye out for. Where we're at right now is private sale and release of new heroes, and then the release of Fota lands. So there's lands, there's heroes, and there's items involved within the project. And then in Q2 is where things really should pick up the pace. There's going to be a release of the alpha on mobile and on PC. There's going to be a release of the hybrid farming, new heroes, release of the beta in the arena and ranked modes, the release of the PC version. Then there's the IDO and the pancake listing, which is what we're waiting for. What they've said in Discord, I opened up the Discord before just to check up a little bit, is when this is happening, when the IO is happening, they're also going to focus a little bit more on whitelist spots, etc. for the NFTs. Then what we can expect after that is the release of more and more heroes, the CEX listing, and after that later on in 2022, hold up one second, sorry. So the Q2, here it says 2, 3, 1, and here it says 2 and 3. I don't know what the difference is between this then. You would think that this is Q2, but maybe it's not. This is probably the month. So this is January 2021. This is November 2021. This is January 2022, February 2022, which means that we're very close. Which is weird though, because I've only just seen this now. This should be Q2 and Q3, and this should be the month. But if you look at the Discord now, we just found out something new right now again. But if you look at the Discord now, this is not happening in February. At least it doesn't seem like it. Or they're gonna announce something, I don't know, a very short term. So even more reason to really keep an eye out for what's happening with this project, because as soon as this is happening, I would like to be part of the IDO. I would like to be part of the NFT release, so I'm definitely going to keep an eye out on this. When I know more and when I know the dates, of course, I will let you guys know. You want to be the first to know, you want to be the first to get all these updates, make sure you join the Discord link down below in the description. But in the third month, in March, we can expect a CEX listing if everything goes to plan. And then overall Q2, there will be a release of a tournament. There will be release of digital identifiers. There's a couple of more releases of certain things that were not very, don't really, aren't that important. But then in Q3, they're really going to focus on, the overall setup of the game. So there's going to be clan wars. There's going to be a build clan to release the better version of the Worlds Saga, and even more heroes, and even more skins, and even more items. If you want to know what the characters are going to look like, let's go back up to the website. This is, of course, a pretty cool picture, but the actual, these worlds, here we go, these are the heroes. So this is what the heroes are going to look like, right? Then you have the certain skills that are involved. I think you can click on them. Let's see if that's possible. There was a page somewhere, that's probably not here, where you can see exactly what's involved with all the characters. Maybe it was in the white map that we looked at before, which one is good against which one. So there's, of course, this has to do with, an ice type of character, and then there's flame type of character. So one of them will be stronger than the other one, right? But this is kind of the way they look like. I think they've done a very good job with the overall how do you say that? Overall look of these NFTs. Then there is worlds, so there's going to be different parts and different worlds within this project itself. So right now it's looking like there's going to be 3 different worlds that you can live in. You have the Greenland, the Earth, and the Nightmare. When you then look at the NFTs, you can expect someone like this, or one like the one that I think looks pretty cool, which is the one with the flames. You can expect this one as well to, of course, live in the Nightmare. And then you have the Earth and the Greenland, land of eternity, where was once the birthplace of Aether. The Greenland is home to godlike creatures known as Omni and Dragon. So this is probably the one I would want to get in, preferably. The Earth is ultimate civilization, and Nightmare, the darkest night, a wasteland of Fota universe. So overall, again, it looks pretty awesome. It looks pretty promising. What is then Microsoft Mesh? What can we expect from this? Well, of course, Metaverse. Welcome to the Metaverse, a new era where the real meets the virtual. Not only delivering the best 3D game experience, Voda also empowers its players to roleplay. Just in case somebody that wasn't paying attention, Voda stands for Fight of the Ages, which is the aim, right? Voda also empowers its players to roleplay and make their characters exclusively theirs in this fantasy world. Integrated with the MOBA RPG genre, players can real-time interact with their teammates in the Voda Metaverse, powered by mixed reality from Microsoft. Microsoft Mesh, then, that's of course what they've used. With Microsoft Mesh, you are empowered to connect to the Voda Metaverse anytime, anywhere, with any device you're using. Once you get in, you can real-time interact with your team and other players. The Voda heroes are there from 3 different worlds, is what we just looked at. So that's what it's going to look like. You just log in, you probably use the glasses from wherever you are, and you're going to start playing the game using your NFTs. You link up with all the other people that you play with from wherever they are all around the world, and that's how you create that Metaverse playstyle. This is the story. Well, there's even a cinematic trailer which is not working. This is the trailer of a couple of these NFTs that they have, right? But this is kind of what they start looking like. We've already seen the pictures before. There was a cinematic trailer which is not working right now, but this is the story. Where is it? There's items as well, right? So different items that you can use eventually when you start playing the game. So there's gonna be a lot of different NFTs, because all these things are gonna be released as NFTs. So your items in Voda Metaverse is protected with NFTs. These items include weapons, skin, and equipment, which can easily be rented, exchanged, and sold to make your heroes mighty warriors or wealthy collector. Then there's lands. There's 30 different lands in 3 different worlds, and each land is encrypted and assigned a unique NFT. Since then, without a shadow of a doubt, only the strongest hero can have enough power to take the lead and rule these lands forever. Here we go. This is the story. So there was a trailer before, now not anymore. Maybe they've replaced it with the one of the characters. So Aether, the ultimate energy source, creates all the matters in the Voda universe. Today, where it once lived is called the Greenland, inhabited by the Omni and the Dragon. The whole universe is yearning to protect the Aether before the onslaught of from the nightmares, with the evil ogre army led by the demon. It was in that moment when all hope had faded that the Omni came to Earth to offer alliances to the elf and the human. Will the universe strike a balance between these forces, or will it get swallowed up by the bad? That's kind of the storyline, so that's a little bit more explanation about the story itself within the white paper. What we want to know, we already have the white paper open here. What we want to know, of course, is a little bit more about the token release, about the tokenomics, if they have information of that, and about the NFTs itself, how many NFTs, how, what, when, and where, etc., etc., etc. Which is, again, from an investor's point of view, the most important thing. So there's going to be different skills. Each hero will be equipped with 3 fixed skills at the beginning, along with a normal attack. Players can upgrade each skill with a maximum level of 25. Each skill can be upgraded to 5 times the following milestones. Skill 1 can be upgraded on 1, 6, 11, 16, 21, 2 on 3, 8, 13, 18, 23, and then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right, that makes sense. Players can accumulate EXP points when completing missions. So nothing too crazy about the information there. Items, well, makes sense. Probably Voda, this is what we've already read. Profit is important. During the era of the Unity Saga, Voda allows players to conquer 30 lands on 3 different planets at the Greenland, the Earth, and a Nightmare. Each land will become a unique NFT asset. One player can own their own clan. They will be entitled to hold 1 corresponding NFT, land NFT, and receive 1% of the profits from that land. All right, so that's important to understand. Then you have the skins, races. There's going to be different races. This is what I just mentioned. There's different races, and some of them are stronger versus the other ones, different classes. Let's not look into that for too long right now, because that's kind of just a waste of time. There's so much still to be developed within this project, within this game, and we just want to know what the overall tokenomics and ecosystem is going to be like. So there's going to be a campaign. You can just play a campaign. You can do arena, player versus player. There's going to be a duel, so there's a challenge. There will be tournaments where you can probably win prizes. You can build a class and you can build a clan. Then you have the Worlds Saga, which is also not that important. I'm not too sure, to be honest, if the tokenomics are actually here, because I haven't looked at it yet, and so far it looks like it's not. There will be a transaction fee of 10%. 10% of the transaction fee will be used to 3% for the developers, 2% for the referral, 5% to treasury, and the other part of the, so 10% of the transaction fee then. What about the other 90%? Which is not explained here, I believe. No, it is not. Binance Smart Chain, smart contracts, no. So this is not that important either. Hybrid farming. Sometimes you go through a white paper and there's a lot of information here, but it's also a lot of information eventually for the people that will play the game. Yes, this might be important for us eventually, because we do want to understand the mechanisms, the mechanics of the project and the in-game economy. We want to understand it a little bit more. But there's no point in fully breaking everything down if we don't understand the tokenomics yet. Why not? Because we're going to need to put the tokenomics next to the in-game economy, and then kind of see what makes sense for us from an investor's point of view, to see whether we can predict the price a little bit, yes or no. And without that, we can go through all this, but we'll probably have to go through it again when we do have the tokenomics available, right? So there will be a referral system. You get a referral link, which is an account on the marketplace, and then each referral will receive 2% F1 bonus. All right, cool. Microsoft Mesh, which is what we've already looked at. This is something cool to understand, though, what it really means, what it really is. The Microsoft Mesh is the world's first platform that fully supports MR technology, so which is mixed reality. All right, MR, mixed reality, also known as hybrid reality, is a world mixed between reality and virtual world, in which real and virtual objects both exist and interact in real time. Mixed reality is a combination of VR and AR technologies. In MR, the things of the real world and the virtual world will interact with each other. In short, the technology holds real world information in the virtual world. which makes sense, right? Then technology, let's see, game engine. There's going to be a optimized Unity 3D engine, Unity 3D will be used to enhance the smooth graphical experience. Awesome. Operations platform, blockchain utilization. During development, the team has realized that blockchain platform is necessary for the issuance of assets in the form of NFTs as well as Fota tokens. Choosing Binance Smart Chain as the main platform, alright, cool, there we go. This is important, which we've kind of just found out, as the main platform to develop Fota's Metaverse has shown outstanding advantages with low transaction fees, universal NFT standards, and especially the Binance user ecosystem. In the future, other blockchain platforms will be optimized with the ecosystem such as Solana and Polygon. Alright, so it seems like they're not focusing on getting onto the Ethereum chain right now. We can probably assume that the NFTs will be released on Binance NFT market, right? Because since it's going to be Binance Smart Chain NFTs as well, we can assume them to be released there, which is cool. I think it works very well releasing NFTs on Binance NFT market. Decentralized identity, sure. Security system. This is cool. This is important to understand. We're not going to go through all this, but there's a very deep laying security system involved. You hear this very often lately with people getting their NFT stolen, with projects being hacked by hackers, etc. So this is definitely something important to understand, not just for this project itself, but for everything overall, right? So we're strongly focusing on people, progress, technology to build a fantastic game that you will enjoy playing and protect your assets and hard-working efforts. We found that applying non-fungible tokens into the game platform has allowed players to overcome all the adversaries are faced. Firstly, our token embraces the true ownership of gaming assets. Secondly, it will enable players to move from game to app and vice versa, so they can use our tokens everywhere they go. As a popular and proven standard of all NFTs, we utilize ERC 721, which is the Ethereum blockchain. So the NFTs will be Ethereum blockchain, proposed by William Entriken, Dieter Shirley, Jacob Evans, Natasha Sass in 2018 as the non-fungible token standard. All right. Tokenomics, there we go. Almost the last part of the video. This is what we wanted to see. Total maximum supply of 700 million tokens. The total circulating supply will increase based on the system's mining features. Total max supply and circulating, there's going to be mining features. All right, cool. 1.5% for seed sale, which has been already. Roadmap. Let's see. Seed sale was very long time ago, which was in seed sale. Was in November 2021. They've done their seed sale. 1.5%, 10% after the IDO of 3 days. So if you get your tokens released on the IDO after 3 days, do know that there's going to be a portion of the seed sale tokens being released. Then the vesting for 18 months and open block by block. So it's daily, linear, probably linear, daily linear vesting. 5% for strategic sale. They get 10% of that after 5 days, and then 3% for private sale. They get 10% after 7 days. 1.5% for public sale, which is the IDO. I don't know where the IDO is going to be yet. They said that they were going to launch on PancakeSwap, but they haven't announced where the actual IDO is yet. And then 20% will be on TGE, and then vesting over 5 months, so probably 20% monthly. 65% goes to the gaming rewards, which is massive. That's a very high number. What does that mean? That we really focus a lot on the in-game ecosystem, which you already see here. Out of the 700 million tokens, there's a big portion for based around the mining features, which probably has something to do with how you create more tokens within the game itself. So 65%, that's a very large portion. 4% marketing, which is not that much. They haven't done that much marketing either. They have got a decent following on Twitter and stuff like that. But I think that Telegram is the largest with like 97,000. But that Discord isn't that massive yet. And I haven't heard anybody mention this, even though it's a very well developed project. 5% liquidity and listing. Then 10% for the foundation and 5% for team and advisors, which is locked for the first 6 months. Anti-inflation policy. Inflation becomes a painful problem for virtual economies when the number of tokens put into circulation exceeds the demand of the whole market. Very, very true. Although I must say 700 million tokens is pretty healthy overall when that's the maximum supply. The increase in tokens causes their value to decline, which is funny. I actually want to do another video on Soul Chicks. In like 12 days, there's going to be more token released on Soul Chicks. I kind of just feel like just fudding them and just giving them a little bit of shit. So I thought, you know what, we might do another video. So if you want to be interested in a FUD video on Soul Chicks, keep your eye out. But they release a shit ton of tokens every single time again. So the price is sitting at like 4.6 or 4.8 cents, 2.8 cents, sorry, so which is like half of IDO price, minus 50% on IDO price. But these guys have 700 million tokens in total, and I think SoulChicks has like, I don't know, 10 billion, 100 billion tokens in total. So every time it's being released, more and more and more, price drops. So Fota realized this and realizes this is an issue that needs to be considered and resolved from the moment the project is conceived. Therefore, Fota chooses to issue only one token to manage the circulation of money easily, as well as to ensure low inflation through the metrics shown on the blockchain network. In addition, Fota also developed a treasury to allow a portion of the profits of the entire Fota to be used for the buyback and burn mechanism. Awesome. Then there's going to be a DAO mechanism as well. And then there's the core team. CEO and co-founder is Meta DJINN. I think on the website it's easier for us to check out the team. Let's see if we can. Here we go. Yes. His LinkedIn, he's the CEO. He's a very, very, very young guy. Chairman at DJINN Media and Solutions. This is his LinkedIn. CEO at Fota, co-founder and CEO at Meta DJINN. So he has developed a couple of businesses before already, and he's an investor in Inhabited Venture, which is the incubator of Fota itself as well. Then we have the CTO, Ryan Nguyen. He is cybersecurity principal consultant at Vodafone in New Zealand. Oh, is he a Kiwi or is he just living there? Might be a Kiwi. I like the Kiwis. Kiwis are very, very, very polite people. All right, cool. And then next one, Bing Nguyen, COO. He is solution architect, love coding and coaching in depth. Cool. He has been a CEO at Meta DJINN as well. So the guys kind of know each other already. They've worked with each other before. And then you have the art director, which has done a very, 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 very good job by directing the art of this project of Fota itself. Cool, I think we're kind of there. Roadmap we've already seen, of course. Here's a little bit more information about what they've actually done before. CTO Ryan Nguyen is one of the 200 most talented engineers globally under Microsoft Aspire program. That's a very good achievement. Well done on that one. Then the roadmap we've already looked at. So this is kind of all the information that we have on Fota as of right now. What I'm very, very curious to see is the idea whether it is actually going to be in February 2022 or not. Because if it is, we definitely want to keep an eye out for this project. And when are they going to release their NFTs? Because they do have a marketplace. Or I haven't shown you guys this one. There's a marketplace here where you can see all the heroes. Oh, you were able to see something before. No, you can't. But maybe there was a glitch a little bit. You can't see anything yet. Why? Because there's not been used. There's no heroes here. Here we go. Here it is. So this is a couple of the NFTs that you can buy, and you can rent them out, and you can get points of it. You can level them up, etc. But you can't buy them yet. So when is the NFT sale and when is the IDO sale? Those are my questions. And the land sale then, I guess, as well. But other than that, pretty awesome project, and very cool to see how they're gonna actually use this Microsoft mesh in that game, and whether other projects are gonna follow doing this, yes or no, or if these guys are gonna be, you know, separating themselves a little bit from all the other projects. That was all, guys. Please let me know what you guys think of this project. If you could, lastly, please hit the subscribe button so you get updated on all the next upcoming videos. And of course, if you want to know a little bit more about all the projects that we're building ourselves, make sure you join the Discord link. You can ask me any questions that you would like in Discord itself. Other than that, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.